Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining me today. And I love to connect with you. So I hope you're able to watch and enjoy the stamping and enjoy hearing a little bit about my life and what's been going on and what's happening, what's coming. So I usually like to use Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, as a way to connect with you and as a way to share what is going on in my Stampin' Up! Journey. So welcome, welcome. My name is Genevieve Coe. Feel free to comment your name, where you're from, and whether you've joined me before, if this is your first time. So I've been a demonstrator for over 15 years, and the thing that I love the most, I guess, besides getting to touch and play with beautiful things, is to share it with others and to hear about how you enjoy stamping and how you enjoy crafting. And it just ends up building this really great community. So I've been a demonstrator for over 15 years, and one of the things that has grown over the years is my Team S.T.I.C stampers. I'm actually still wearing my Team S.T.I.C stamper shirt because we have monthly get-togethers, and I just finished doing our monthly team meeting. So this is actually um, one of the really great perks of being part of my team is that every month there's some kind of Stampin' Inspiration coming your way, exclusive to team members. And as well, I do extra little special challenges sometimes. There's creative challenges and special parties. I actually just did a special party Monday night for some challenge achievers. So there's always lots going on. If you're interested in being a part of a community for the fun, um, for the discount, yes, all demonstrators you become a demonstrator after purchasing the starter kit. You don't have to run a business if you don't want to. You can just be a happy discount shopper. We welcome you because our common thread is that we all love to stamp and create. So that's a part of my journey. The other part is just creating and sharing and running classes. So speaking of classes, today, this Tuesday, is actually the monthly lunch, laugh, and craft. It's usually the second Tuesday of the month. We meet at Swiss Chalet. We craft, we eat lunch, we visit, and it's you get to make 3 cards. And it's time to start registering for the June class already, unbelievably. So any classes, if you want to see what's going on, you can check out my all-inclusive link, which is the Linktree Stampin' for Fun. And I don't know if that print is too small for you guys to see on my little banner, but Linktree/Stampin' for Fun, and there's a dot between the R and the EE. You can register for upcoming classes. You can request catalogs. It's kind of an all-inclusive kind of place to find all the important links. Okay, so Lunch, Laugh, and Craft is one of the classes to know coming up. The other one is the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. So you'll get to make 10 different projects, all using the Bright and Beautiful suite, but we'll use a sampling of other little new catalog things too. You'll get a goodie bag. You'll get an exclusive class Facebook group where there'll be additional inspiration and project ideas there, and a place to connect and a chance to win prizes. So it's kind of like our big virtual stamp camp. So Jennifer Cotton is in the US and I'm here in Markham. We've become really good friends through the stamping journey, and we love to do these camps together. So I hope you will be inspired and join them. There are 2 optional classes that you can add on or take on your own, the Circle Sayings class, as well as the Just Your Type class. So I'll try to remember to show you a couple samples there if I can. But what else can I tell you? Let's just get started stamping. If I think of anything else, I'll hop in, kind of go back to it. And just remember to keep commenting. I love to read your comments. It's a way for me to stay in contact with you. And sometimes I pick a little prize winner, so don't be shy to comment. Okay, let's get started with a little stamping. Okay, so here I'll just remind you again that the link to find all my important links is Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Okay. And what I like to do is pick a product to showcase each month. And this month, I'm focusing on the Share a Milkshake Stamp Set. And you'll also see me using quite a bit of the, let me see whether I have it here. I have to kind of run around and look. But the bright and beautiful paper will also be showing up quite a bit. But definitely every card will be using the Share a Milkshake Stamp Set. And I picked this stamp set because it came out in the spring mini catalog, and I didn't even get a chance to play with it that much because it is, just too many good stamps, not enough time. Tell me in the comments if you have stamp sets like that you just really wanted to get to play with and didn't have a chance. So that is my stamp set. And I was like, yay, it's carrying over into the new catalog. We have a new catalog that just came out full of fresh, amazing new products. So I can't wait to share them with you. So I thought, why not? This is a carryover stamp set, but I know I can show you some new things because I'm going to be using some of the brand new colors that have been released. And I hope you're excited about that because color, I don't know, color is just an emotional thing. It helps us feel stuff. It's like so refreshing to have a little update in the colors, and we'll be playing with some of them. So if you remember last week, I know I had a little party going on, and this was the card that I showed using a returning new color called Berry Burst. Did you guys like seeing me make that card if you were able to join me last week? And there's a little bit of that bright and beautiful paper. Sweet, simple, cute card. I showed the technique of heat embossing. So if you missed the last video, make sure to scroll back and look at previous videos so that you'll be able to see how I did heat embossing to create that lovely white sentiment there. Okay, but today we're going to use the completely the same stamp set, but we're going to get a completely different look and card. So why don't we get started? Now, for those of you who placed a minimum $60 order last month in April, your free class packet, it looks like this, has already gone in the mail. So it went in the mail yesterday, I believe. So you should be getting it in the next few days. And for those of you that are newer and don't know how my little system works here, any orders that you place online using my online store, okay, and you need to use this host code, okay, the DDPBJ6GV, use that host code when you're shopping, and you can find my shopping link right at the Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Anybody who places an order $60 or more will get a free class in the mail, free class packet in the mail with the 4 cards that I showcase next month. So if you're shopping this month in May, you will get the card packet in June for the cards that I'll be showcasing in my Tuesday videos. So I just wanted to point out to those who shopped last month with the host code, your packets were all packed. They've been put in the mail, so you can look forward to receiving them. So you can stamp along with me if you got them already, or if you didn't, you can go back to the videos and stamp along. But I'll also be sending tutorials so that you can look at those as well to help you complete the cards. They are all using the Share a Milkshake stamp set. If you don't have that stamp set, of course you can purchase it from me. Just message me or shop on my online store. But you could also use other stamp sets if you wanted to as well. Okay, so let's get started. Speaking of new colors, this is a new color. It is called, I think it's called Azure Afternoon. Let me see the exact name. I'm still learning everything because everything's new. Here's a bunch of the new colors. Yes, Azure. I don't know how you say it really. Azure Afternoon. Okay, it's a different kind of blue. Like I wasn't quite sure how I felt about it, which is why I decided to make this card because I thought I have to play with it. I have to know what works with it, what colors go with it, what doesn't go with it. And so I've already pre-cut this for those of you that got the packet as a thank you for your order last month. It's 8.5 by 5.5, just folded in half at 4.25. Okay. And then I thought, what color could possibly go with it? And I figured, well, let's go with a neutral. You can't really go wrong with a neutral color. So this is early espresso. It's 3 inches by 4.25 inches. Okay, so this is our early espresso. It's like a deep, rich brown color. Okay, so I think I'll just kind of put it on a bit of an angle. Don't die. Those of you who know me, you know I'm not a huge angle person. But this set was kind of sweet and cute, and I don't know, why not live on the edge, right? And so I took exactly the same size cardstock, but in basic white, 3 inches by 4.25 inches. And let's do some stamping. If you've never stamped before, it's good to know how our stamps work. These are our photopolymer ones, and so they are pretty see-through. And I'm going to take out a stamp. So you just need to kind of peel this off, grab the stamp that you want, and grab a block. So the first time you purchase a stamp set from me, you'll have to make sure to get a block because you do need a block to stamp. But once you have one, you know, I would suggest getting a bigger one, like maybe a D size. You can find it on my online store. And then the stamp sticks to it. And then when you're done, you peel it off and you put it back in the case. So I'm going to use a color that, I actually put it away because it was a previous in color. Silly me. I'm slowly starting to, I haven't gotten there, but I need to kind of clean my shelves here with what's staying, what's going, make room for all my new things. So I'm using Fresh Freesia. This was a previous in color. Usually our in colors leave us, but this one is staying. I was so happy because I love pinks and purples. And this is a fun technique where you can stamp and stamp again so that you get kind of a lighter version. Isn't it fun? It's fun. It's called repetition stamping. And it's kind of fun how you can just add different shades of color just by stamping off. Okay, so I've stamped the hearts. I'll just give it a quick clean with our chamois. The chamois is a must-have for quick cleaning. Okay, and all you do is you just kind of rinse it out every now and then, and it's good to go again. Okay, and so then next what I'm going to do is I am going to, okay, so this probably belongs, I don't know, I need to redo my ink pad shelf. Okay, so maybe we'll go ahead and put that on because I'm not doing any other stamping on that piece. I'm using my seal adhesive, which is my adhesive of choice. If you go to the online store, I should actually show you. You can just choose the adhesive section and you can look at all the different types of adhesive we have there. And then in the die set, if you've never seen what the coordinating dies look like, they look like this. Okay, there's dies that will cut out the shapes on the stamp set, but there's also these kind of bonus dies. I could have added some extra hearts and die cut those out if I wanted to, but I'm going to use this kind of fun little tic-tac-toe mesh. Oh, mesh, that's the word, like kind of mesh die. Okay, and then I am going to take some of our adhesive sheets. Get that. Here we go. There's a lot of action in the house. Okay, so let me just take some of that adhesive sheet. It doesn't have to be exactly the same size as the die. So, okay, that's not bad. Okay, so our adhesive sheets, again, it's another type of adhesive that can be found in the adhesive section. And what it does is it turns every die into a sticker. Now, if you're not familiar with dies, you are going to love this magic. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the fresh freesia. Things going on here. I'm going to apply the adhesive sheet onto here. Okay. And then we'll put that right on top. Okay. And so this is how die cutting works. There is actually a blade on this side. I'll put it right here. And you do need a cut and emboss machine. So this is the mini version. We do have a full-size version, but we only really need the mini today, and I find it so easy to use the mini. You put your cardstock down, you put the die with the blade down on the paper, and you roll it through. That's how easy it is. That's how easy die cutting is. And I love it that the dies have different shapes, different, motifs. And if you're someone who maybe does cards or scrapbooking or anything like that, look at that. Okay, that would make a great motif for your scrapbooks too, if you're a scrapbooker. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to poke some of these things out because I don't want all these little squares in there. Okay, let's poke those out. They come out really easily. So here's the fun part with the adhesive sheets. Okay, I am a big fan of the adhesive sheets. Okay, we will peel that off. Okay, and then we'll put this right on here somewhere. Okay, so now it's just turned into a sticker because I find with such a fine die, it's hard to get glue on the back and not make it super messy with glue eking out and everything. So the adhesive sheet is perfect there. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is first I'm going to clean up my fresh freesia paper and get it out of the way. Okay, but for those of you who got the free class in the mail, I had already pre-die cut it for you. So actually I could have put another one in here, or we can use it to decorate the inside or something. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to stamp the milkshake jar here. So again, repetition stamping is at play. This is such a fun and easy technique. So I'm going to put the milkshake cup on there. And matchy-matchy, we've got the Azure Afternoon cardstock. Then we're going to use the Azure Afternoon ink. Matchy-matchy. I love that. And since I don't have this sticker here, I may as well show you a cool feature of Stampin' Up! Ink pads is that there are these little stickers that you can peel off and put right on your ink pad. Isn't that great? And even if I wanted to, there's like an extra one down here. I don't know if you've ever done this, but it can go right in here. Okay, so when the pad is open, you can also see what color it is. Isn't that great? I love how thoughtful Stampin' Up! Has been about designing these products. Okay, so repetition stamping or stamping off. I don't want the full strength. I want it lighter. So I'm going to stamp off on my paper, and then the second generation I'm going to put on here. Okay, perfect. Let me give a little clean, and then we'll take our next stamp. Okay, and we will take the next. Let me just show you what it looks like. It looks a little weird, but when I stamp, it'll make sense. Oh, I should have maybe done the darker one first. Let's see. I think it's okay. So what it's called two-step stamping. We're just trying to match the outline. And you'll see that you're going to get such depth on that milkshake cup. I probably could have done a better job of lining it up. Let's see. There's always two sides. Maybe if we start with the dark first, whether it'll be easier to line it up. Let's try it and see. Okay, so let's see which side we like better. So we'll stamp off, and then, yeah, see, it's a lot easier to line it up this way. There we go. Perfect. Looks kind of fun and retro, eh? Okay, and then I think we're good with that. I'm going to put away the azure afternoon. I don't know how to say that word. It's very confusing. Okay, and I'm going to stamp next because we've got our milkshake cup, but maybe we need like a big thing of ice cream, a big scoop of ice cream on the top of that. So I'm going to pull in this early espresso here. And we will stamp that on here. Okay, I'm just pre-stamping everything. Okay, let me clean that. And then now the fun little embellishments, the fun little pieces. So let me get the fresh freesia out again. Okay, and this time I'm going to use the little cherry stamp. So we'll put these hearts away. We don't need the hearts anymore. And normally I would stamp it and die cut it, but it looks like our little kit already has the cherry on there. So I'll do my best to try to aim on there. Look at that. We've got a cute little fresh freesia cherry. And then let's do the straw. The straw is really fun too. So there's like these stripes. So my straw is going to be white and fresh freesia. So the white is the paper, and then the fresh freesia is the ink. And believe it or not, there are dies to cut all these fun pieces out. So let's cut them out. Hello, little mini cut and emboss. Now, if you are like going, oh my gosh, I didn't even know these sort of things existed, please message me. I am happy to help you figure out how to use the products, know more about them. It's kind of hard because I do these videos every week. So some of you are like experts now. with how to create cute cards, but I know that some of you might be newer, and I am always happy to help. One of the best places to go is just watch me every week on Tuesday, or if you live in the kind of Markham GTA area, you can come to Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. That's another kind of good experience. Otherwise, let me know. Maybe I can send you some videos to get you started. If you want a catalog, you can always request one at my Linktree link. Okay, so here is our milkshake cup. So fun. And then let's cut out our little ice cream top. And this is the fun one that we did last week that even gives a spot, a little slot for the spoon or the straw to go into. Okay, so that die is super unique because there's like actually a little slot there. So we'll keep our cup and our ice cream piece. And then, did we lose our cherry? No, we've still got our cherry here. And then our straw. Let's cut that straw out. So believe it or not, at the end of this week, I am leaving the country, hopefully, if all goes well. I'll be visiting with a friend in Paris at the same time as doing my remote work job. And then after that, I'll be going on the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, which is very exciting. And the trip is really something that is a special reward for demonstrators who have achieved a certain number of points. And it's kind of like not everyone gets to earn it. So it usually comes out of a lot of passion and hard work. And yeah, so I feel very fortunate and grateful to be one of the few demonstrators that get to go on the trip. And so after my time in Paris, I'll be heading on a cruise ship. So I'm really excited about that. And so what's going to happen to the Tuesday videos? I'm hoping, if all goes well, I will have time to record some videos for you so you can still have your weekly inspiration. Let's use dimensionals, which pop this up a little bit. Okay, we'll put the little cherry on top. And we'll slip our little straw inside this little slot here. I think I can get it in. Maybe I should have put it in first. That might have been a good tip. Okay. Take a little bit of liquid glue just to kind of secure it back here. There we go. Oh, I pushed it in a bit too far. You can see the bottom of the straw coming out there. Okay. What do you think so far? We're almost done, but why don't we put a cute little sentiment? And I love sets that have images and sentiments. So I'm going to grab the Celebrate. Pop it on here. And let's bring in that early espresso again. I love with Stampin' Up! How everything coordinates and matches. It makes it so fast and so easy to create. So just like that, we've got like such a super cute card. that we could give for a birthday, for a special occasion. Okay, and just to make it, I don't know, a little fun, I'm just going to kind of cut that on an angle there. Okay. And we'll put some dimensionals. You can never have too many dimensionals. And I'll just throw the backing on the floor to create more mess in my craft room. Okay. And then these are the basic matte dots. So why don't I put a few here just to dress it up a little bit. Whoops. And ta-da! That is our card for this week. So see how we're using the same stamp set, same dies, totally different looking card. Okay, so I hope you feel inspired. This makes me get excited about summer coming and relaxing and enjoying. And because I'm getting ready for vacation, it's exciting and exciting for me. I'm just like, woo. But so many things, it's always like that before you go on vacation. There's so many things you want to do before you go, right? So thanks for joining me today. I want to tell you about something a little bit special. Let me see whether I can. Okay, so I talked about this last week at my little party. And by the way, thank you to those of you who placed orders during my new catalog kickoff party. Your prizes should be coming soon. Hopefully I can get them in the mail. Oh, it depends how long it takes for it to ship, but I do have you marked down for the prizes, so don't worry. But if you didn't get a chance to order during the party, it's not too late. You can still order things from the new catalog. I do recommend sooner rather than later. But one of the things, totally a little bit unrelated, but one of the things I talked about at the party was about sometimes the things that I hear. Oh, I don't have time to craft. Oh, I don't have any inspiration. Oh, I wish I could stamp with somebody. So if that's you, if you are just struggling with using what you have, needing just a little more inspiration, but not wanting to feel overwhelmed, I invite you to join my Stampin' for Fun club. I am relaunching a Stampin' for Fun club. It's going to look different than my previous club. It's going to be like a VIP exclusive group experience. So if you want to learn more about it, go to my link tree and my all-inclusive link there and click the link about my Stampin' for Fun membership, because what you'll receive is an exclusive Facebook group where there will be exclusive videos, tutorials just for you, so that you can take your supplies and create right away. I don't know if you can hear my son. He's like screaming in the background. I don't know what's going on. Is there something going on exciting today? Okay. So that's my life. Always a little excitement going on, but I am committed to helping you create with Stampin' Up! Supplies. I am here to be your creative coach, your support, and I thought the best way to do that, and something new I want to try, is my Stampin' for Fun club. And for this kind of launching that I'm doing, I am looking for founding members. If you are one of my founding members, you will get a bonus 20% discount card that you can use once per year for life, for as long as you are a club member. So find out more. I hope that gave you a little tweak to find out more. Head to my linktree/Stampin' for Fun, click on learning more about Stampin' for Fun membership, and I would love to welcome you. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully I'll see you next week with another Share a Milkshake card. Fingers crossed that I get it recorded before I head out to Europe. But keep in touch with all my social media. I'll try and post as much as I can on the trip so you can see all the excitement that I can't wait to share with you. Thank you so much for supporting my journey. Keep the comments going, keep the conversation going, because I love to connect with you. Thank you so much. Bye for now.